Hey there, Benjamin Pang here, coming to you from Queens, New York. Today's topic is gonna be two simple ways to qualify your cold leads. If you've been wasting time, right, on talking to people online and they're cold, that you don't know them, and when you talk to them, you found that they're not really qualified. They're not really qualified, and you have been wasting time. You might have met them in person, and you travel all the way, have an hour, you meet them, and they're not qualified. So I'm going to teach you two simple ways to qualify cold leads. Okay, it's very, very effective. And if you think that this video, this topic is going to benefit your team, then definitely share with them and give me some hearts. Because if they see it, they will start wasting time with people that are not even qualified. Right? You don't want to waste time, waste half an hour with people that are not going to look at your business or product anyways. Right? So I'm gonna cover the two simple ways to qualify them. And the first way, okay, the very first way is actually a one-liner formula. Okay, so if you first reach out to somebody and the conversation, you have to include this one-liner formula, which is something that would trigger the interest. Okay, I run a digital franchise, and how about you? So what I want to do is I want them to ask me, what's a digital franchise, or I can say I run a health and wellness business, helping people to get fit and getting paid for it. So, and what do you do? So you always want to forward back to them and see what they do, and you're trying to have them ask you the question like, oh, what kind of health and wellness business are you in, or what kind of digital franchise are you running? Sounds interesting. uh, and that one liner has to create interest. Okay, that's the bottom line, and that's point number one, is the one liner formula. And the second way is to call them. It's a 5-minute call. Okay, so you want to call them instead of dragging the conversation. So I made a mistake before, and I saw a lot of people do that too. They try to prospect online, so they try to go through try to find out the family, occupation, recreation, money situation, the form method, right? And they go through like 10, maybe 10 minutes a day doing that. And they take a couple of days to find out those information because people don't get back to you right away. Right, so you ended up wasting time on this person for 3 days trying to figure out, where he's coming from, and background, occupation, and ended up you found that they're not even qualified. Right, so what you should do is, once you have the one-liner formula and they ask you, oh, sounds interesting, what's digital franchise about, then right there you have to get them on the phone. Right, you want to say, I'm happy to explain it on the phone. When do you have 5 minutes? How about today 5 o'clock or tomorrow 10 o'clock in the morning? So this way, if they are willing to get on the call with you, right? If they're willing to get on a call with you, they are qualified because they're serious. They're not just curious. They are serious about learning more. They might be entrepreneur, they might be business minded. They're looking for something, right? And they are respecting your time instead of dragging along and asking you for a link, or what's your link to your website. I get that all the time. I'm sure you get that all the time. Instead of answering that question, you have to put them on the phone and and take the conversation offline. That's the key. Okay, a 5-minute call is not gonna waste your time. 5-minute call, and if they are willing to get on a call with you, they're serious. If they're not willing to get on a call with you, and instead they're asking you for information, for a link, uh, and that there you go, right? That means that they are just curious, right? A lot of times you're asking your friend, oh, what do you do? And then you try to ask these questions. You're just curious. You're not. Let's say I want to ask, oh, which accounting firm are you working in? And I'm not gonna be. I don't want to be an accountant in his firm, right? And but I ask because I'm just curious. I just want to know. Okay, so you are differentiating by calling the prospect. You're differentiating, people that are just curious, nosy, trying to see what you're doing, or people against people that are serious. They might be looking for opportunity and they want to get on a call, respect your time, and talk to you on the phone for 5 minutes. Okay, and if people not even willing to give you 5 minutes, you don't want to give them any time. Okay, and of course you don't want to explain the business over the internet through messaging. That's the worst thing that you can do. Well, on top of sending a link. So here are the two simple ways of qualifying cold leads. I'm guaranteed that if you take these two approach, you will save yourself a lot of time. If you save yourself a lot of time, you have more time to, go through to talk to other people as well, right? To qualify other cold prospect as well. Okay, and it will speed up your recruiting 100 times, right? Instead of I used to travel an hour or have an hour to meet this prospect, and go through it like a half an hour or 45-minute presentation, and that person he told me like he came out because he wanted to see how I react, like how I present myself, right? And he ended up like giving me uh, um, suggestions on how I can improve my social media. I'm like, stop wasting my time, right? Stop wasting my time. So honestly, take the two approach. And if you want to learn more about how to prospect properly, talk to cold leads on social media. Go to the link in the post. It's benjaminpeng.com/SMRF. It stands for Social Media Recruiting Frenzy. It's a PDF guide created by my mentor, Julie Burke. She's a multiple six-figure earner in network marketing, and she has grew a team to 8,300 people. So huge leader in the network marketing industry. So get that guy so that you can avoid mistakes that you have been making, and speed up your recruiting and making more sales. Okay. And of course, if you find value in this video, share with your team, give me some love, and actually tell me where you're from. Even though it's at the end of the video, tell me where you're from so I can give you a shout out later on. And I look forward to see you in my next training, and have a great day.